Na 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 Jermain Defoe. Yes, here we go, back again with another video, and Jermain Defoe has signed until the end of the season. What absolutely fantastic news that is. I'm absolutely buzzing and over the moon. Jermain Defoe, 39 years of age. I know he's 39 years of age, and some fans are saying he maybe he's over the top, he's past his best. Of course he's past his best, but he is still kicking himself, really fit. And at the end of the day, I do believe that he is going to be an absolute asset for Sunderland for the back end of this last 17 games, the back end of the season. And he has put pen to paper finally for KLD and Christian Speakman, now that Lee Johnson has left the building. That was one of the reasons why Lee Johnson's left the building, because KLD and Speakman wanted to bring in Jermain Defoe. We will never know. But, bit of a coincidence, Lee Johnson just gone, and now Jermain Defoe is coming through the door. 6 months to the end of the season. Absolutely brilliant. Now, Jermain Defoe has been an absolute fantastic, wonderful footballer. There's no denying that throughout his whole illustrious career. He played for England 57 times, scoring 20 goals. His first goal for England was back in 2004. Against Poland. His last goal was 2017 against Lithuania. There you go, credentials already sorted. But in his league career, look at the length of that league career. That tells me that Jermain Defoe keeps himself in absolutely fantastic, amazing shape. Now, Jermain Defoe is a teetotal lad, and since 2017 went on to being a vegan, become a vegan, because he said it might prolong his footballing career, will help prolong his footballing career. And he doesn't look any older, to be honest, than 10 years ago. He doesn't, and he seems really fit compared when I was watching him play for Rangers a few times in the last couple of seasons. Scored some good goals. He scored actually 25 goals for Rangers in 54 games, almost one every 2 games. Now, League One for me is another drop down in class yet again. You know, if you can get 54 appearances and 25 goals only, you know, between 2019 and 2022, you got to know that the bloke looks after himself. And League One for me is a drop down from the Scottish Premiership. That's just my opinion. It might even be the same, but there's a lot of poorer teams for me in League One than, you know, some of the teams in the Scottish Premiership. But anyway, we'll go back to his league career. He started off his league career way back in 1999. Unbelievable. 1999, remember that? Remember Robbie Williams' Millennium song? It seems like forever and a day ago. Prince 1999 song. But anyway, from 1999 to 2004, where was West Ham? 93 games and 29 goals. Then he moved on to Bournemouth. He played at Bournemouth between 2000 and 2001, but actually was on loan while he was at West Ham. And when he was on loan in between the West Ham period, he played 29 games for Bournemouth and scored 18 goals. So in that period alone, he's played over 100 appearances and only scored over 40, 50 goals. So that's good for a start of a young career for Jermain Defoe. Was he born in 82? So there we go. A young 17-year-old Jermain Defoe. Then he went to Tottenham in 2004 for 4 seasons or 4 years to 2008. 139 games, 43 goals. You know, one almost in every 3 in a very good Tottenham side, playing, you know, in a very, very difficult league. Then he went to Portsmouth 2008 to 2009, 31 games, 15 goals. Then back to Spurs again because they loved him that much and they needed him back at Spurs. 2009 to 2014. What another chunk of a lifetime to spend at a football team. So basically he spent almost a decade at Spurs playing football. 135 games, 47 goals. The second time he went to Spurs, he played 4 games less but scored 4 goals more. Then after Spurs in 2014, he moved on to Toronto. 19 games, 11 goals for Toronto. A bit of an easier league. On loan again at Spurs, 2 games, 1 goal, and then we snapped him up. Sunderland got him in 2015 till 2017. 87 games, 34 goals. Remember, these are just league appearances alone. After Sunderland, 217, 220 to Bournemouth, 28 and 4, and then Rangers 54, 25 with a career totaling 617 league appearances 227 goals. Absolutely fantastic record, but including cup matches, he ended up playing League Cup matches, 756 games of football, 305 goals. That is some astonishing statistics. What a footballer, and he's still wanting to continue. Now, when he said he wanted to go and finish his career in front of a big crowd in a packed stadium, and that will be Sunderland, because the Sunderland fans will stream back now, knowing that someone like Jermain Defoe, the legend himself, Jermain Defoe, is coming back to Sunderland. That will sell tickets and almost pay for his wages alone. So for me, what a signing this bloke is. Not just an absolutely amazing footballer he is and was, he's an absolute human, fantastic human being. What an absolute wonderful person. He got an OBE back in 2018 for the services for the Jermain Defoe Foundation, his charitable foundation. And we all remember that absolutely amazing friendship between him and, God rest his soul, Bradley Lowry, the young lad. You know, them two. Bradley Lowry looked up to Jermain Defoe. Jermain Defoe was just like his guardian angel. It was unbelievable, the friendship. And there was some periods where it was happy, and then obviously there was the sad periods as well. But Jermain did so much for the Bradley Lowry Foundation and Bradley Lowry's parents, and the amount of time he spent with young Bradley touched the heart and souls of the nation, of the world. He's an absolute legend, an absolute fantastic human being, a wonderful man. You know, so we're not just getting a great footballer, we're getting a wonderful, brilliant human being at Sunderland, you know. And this is, for me, will make a lot of people come back to the stadium alone. You know, we've been playing hit and miss football. Johnson, after the 6-0 loss against Bolton, apparently there's a rift between KLD, Johnson and Speakman, and a few one or two characters in the dressing room, footballers as well. So I don't know what went on or what happened, but for me it's a bit of a coincidence. Jermain's come straight in afterwards. So I do wish Jermain Defoe all the best. You have my blessings, you got my respect, you are absolutely fantastic. And what more can I say? Anton Ferdinand was saying on Sky Sports earlier on, he was saying, you know, he's not amazed. He wonders why no championship sides coming from. He says he would do really well in the championship. He would score goals in the championship, lower end of the Premier League and in the championship. He keeps himself in absolutely fantastic shape. Like I said, he went to veganism, or if you want to call it veganism, went to become a vegan in 2017 to prolong his career in football. He looks after himself, keeps himself in shape. You know, he watches what he eats and he trains. It's going to be, for me, an asset for Sunderland at the end of the season. And I think he might prove some of the Sunderland fans sort of wrong, the one or two fans who might think he's over the hill. And I hope he does, you know. We want to see everybody who comes to Sunderland do really well. So, Jermain, I'm over the moon you're at the club. I am. You're 39 years of age, and for me, there's no reason why you can't have a good back end of Sunderland season. 17 games to go. Hopefully you'll score some goals. There's no reason why we can't play a 3-5-2 with the likes of Defoe and Stewart up front. Once Defoe gets himself, you know, proper bedded in with the team. For me, I think it's going to be a cracking back end of the season. We've got every opportunity now is getting promoted. Now we have lost a player today as well. Aidan O'Brien left earlier on to go to Portsmouth. So I wish Aidan O'Brien all the best. I wish Denver Hume as well, who's there as well, all the best. And I hope they have a good stay down in Portsmouth. Long way to go, but I wish you all the best. So there we go. Jermain Defoe has come back to the Stadium of Light. Remember the goal against Chelsea, 3-2. What a goal. Remember that wonderful goal against Newcastle to get an equaliser when it was 1-1. Remember, I like goals we scored against Norwich, and I remember, was it the goals against Crystal Palace, and I scored a goal against Liverpool, didn't he? Fantastic goals, and obviously the one against Newcastle to win 1-0 with Stephen Fletcher assist. That was just brilliant. Made the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. The crowd was absolutely buzzing. Them days will probably never come back again for a long time, and obviously the days have gone now with Jermain Defoe and Sam Allardyce and all the good players, and Barini and Kirchhoff and MV and all them, and it's just Koenig, it's not Koenig. I forget his name now, you know, the tank. But yeah, they were in the prime then, and that was football. You know, you had Wabi Kazri as well. All the players were absolutely amazing. And it's going to bring something back to the stadium. It's going to bring something back to Sunderland. It can only be good, positive stuff. So take care. God bless me. God go with you. If you are over the moon with Jermain Defoe coming back to the stadium live, give us a thumbs up. Thank you, and we'll see you later. Don't forget to subscribe. Hopefully, you know, we will get promoted this season now. And also, Tom Flanagan has left the building, gone to Shrewsbury on a permanent deal, so I wish Tom Flanagan all the best. You know, he's had his good moments, his bad moments, but at the end of the day, I do wish him all the best in the future. So Tom, have a good back end of the season at Shrewsbury, and we'll see you later. Thank you.